Confidence doesn't come in a box, Rockstar. Even when the machine inside that box is absolutely incredible.
A lot of quilters believe that once they buy the right machine, everything will feel easier. Your stitches will be smoother, your nerves will settle, and your confidence will finally appear. Buying the right machine feels like turning a corner. And in some ways, it is.
But here's the deal, confidence doesn't come from your machine, it comes from clarity. It comes from knowing what you're going to do before you ever take a stitch. Your confidence is built through your practice. Practice makes progress, and consistency leads to competence. The real magic happens when you have your confidence and your competence and you pair it with an amazing machine like the Handi Quilter Amara.
The secret sauce of an amazing machine isn't that it solves all the problems. It isn't that it's magic in a box. What your machine can do for you is that it can remove friction between you and the result that you're craving. Often those friction points, little bitty things that get in the way of us actually sitting down to practice or walking up to our machine to stitch, those friction points become the mountains that stand between us and our finished projects. And the Handi Quilter Amara helps remove those. There are three features that I particularly love that make my Amara a wonderful partner in crime as I finish my quilts.
First, I love quilting on a big machine. I have a 12-foot frame and a 20-inch Amara. So when I make big quilts or want to quilt big designs, my Amara is the perfect way to get this done. It makes it noticeably faster to move through my quilts because I don't have to stop and rearrange the quilt underneath my machine. And it makes for a smoother quilting process because I don't have to pause my stitching as often to maintain control over my movements. Speaking of control, the stitch regulator on my Handi Quilter Amara is a game changer. I get to focus on my movements and the shape of my motif, knowing that my machine is hard at work, making sure that each stitch is crisp, even, and beautiful. Finally, my Handi Quilter Amara helps support healthy quilting posture. The frame itself is adjustable up and down so that I can make sure that it is at an appropriate height for my torso so that I'm not having to bend over and hurt my back or my neck straining to see my stitches. The handle positions are also adjustable so that I can make sure that my quilting arm is at that gentle 90-degree angle that's going to support the healthy use of larger muscle groups and reduce soreness and fatigue overall.
All of that to say, there are a lot of really cool features that are included in the box with your Handi Quilter Amara. So, how do we build the confidence to go with them? There are four key principles to transform yourself into a confident free motion quilting rock star. First, action builds confidence. Actually spending time quilting your quilts and just simply building up minutes and then hours and then projects is going to make a huge difference. Consistency builds your competence. The more often you show up, the better it's going to feel and the better your stitches are going to look. Then, finished is better than perfect. There is nothing quite like that feeling of unrolling a quilt from the frame and knowing that it's done, it's ready for binding, and you get to take it home and snuggle. Finally, community conquers fear. Even in the best of situations, with the most amazing machine, quilting fabulous quilts, sometimes things go sideways, and those same feelings of anxiety can surface again. This is where having your very own community of amazing rock stars around you is going to make all the difference in the world. If you are ready to take your quilting to the next level and be a better partner in crime to your amazing machine, a more confident quilter, and one who finishes their quilts, be sure to check out the Confident FMQ workbook that I've put down in the caption of this video. I'm going to guide you step by step through the first things you need to know about loading a quilt on this frame so that you can get into action and start building confidence today.